How's it going, everyone? Just out for my daily hour of exercise. I'm actually here right where it all began. If you can see behind me, this is where we filmed Chapel Online #1. So it's pretty cool to see how we've gone full circle just down there, if you remember. Anyway, as you would know, last week we asked for submissions from you guys for inspiration, like 20 to 30 seconds of inspiration. And we got so many from students and from teachers that we thought that we would just use that as the chapel talk for this week. So here they are, there's a bunch from students and there's a bunch from teachers. I was really inspired by them, so I really hope they're a blessing for you guys as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys next term.
Hello, my name's Michelle, and right here, right now, I'm going to talk about the most spectacular, most brilliant, most spectacular teachers ever, which is the teachers of Gilson College, which is all of you guys that are watching right now. And I'm joined with my puppy here, and I just want to take the time to really talk about you guys, and that I understand that it's been very tough, very challenging and stressful with the whole remote learning happening right now. But I just want to say, on behalf of all the students at Gilson College, that we appreciate you and acknowledge the amount of work you have put through every class, every lesson, and pretty much every student. Because without you guys, we wouldn't know where we'd be right now. And that regardless where you might be working in, what subject you teach, we really appreciate and acknowledge you, and that we're really grateful to have you as teachers and to have you teach us. And I'm grateful for all the teachers who teach me right now, because you put in so much effort and so much work in every subject, and I'm so grateful for you, and that I'm so thankful, and I hope that I get to see you all soon and to all give you a hug. Air hugs, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for what you've done for us, and just my dog is running everywhere. But yeah, thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hey teachers, Sam here. Just want to say thank you to you all for the great work that you're putting in. I know that myself and the rest of the Year 12 cohort really appreciates what you've done. Just want to inspire you to keep going and keep putting in all the hard work, because it's going to pay off in the end. And just remember that all the kids at home need someone to look up to. So you guys are definitely one of those important people in their lives at the moment. We're all really grateful for everything, and just keep being positive and being yourselves, because at the end of the day, that's the best you can give, and I'm sure everyone really appreciates what you're doing. Hope to see you all soon.
During these times, it's extremely important that we continue our education. It is also extremely important that we stay busy while we are confined within our houses. It is also extremely important that we maintain social interaction with our classmates and teachers. I understand that making this possible requires a lot of work, and I'd like to thank the teachers for always going above and beyond and always doing more than the bare minimum to make this possible. Thank you.
Hi teachers, you probably know me. If you don't, my name is Zoe Hetzisavis. I am in Year 7. It may say in the bottom right here or something like that. But I just wanted to tell you that you are doing a great job teaching us while on Zoom and off Zoom. You are still planning to give us tasks every day, and you were staying very strong. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. This pandemic will end soon, so keep staying strong and keep doing your best. Bye-bye.
Hi, I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm really thankful for my teachers, because they've really been trying to help me with online learning, and I don't think any of us really wanted to be at home doing school, but I think my teachers are doing a really good job at making it a little bit easier for me. So thank you to all my teachers.
Hi, I'd like to share a little bit of happiness. There's this quote, and it's that when the sky is filled with clouds and rain, it only takes one beam of sunshine to make a rainbow appear. And I think that whatever we're all going through, no matter what it is, that one tiny bit of happiness that you can spread on can help anyone, help their heart have a rainbow appear.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's just wonderful to be with you at chapel this morning. And I just want to share some encouraging words for you from Sir Winston Churchill. Not only was he a great leader of the United Kingdom during the dark days of World War II, and then finally leading to victory with the Allies defeating the Nazis. He was a great writer, and he has written more than Charles Dickens and Shakespeare combined, and in 1953 won the Nobel Prize for Literature. I'd encourage you to read Sir Winston Churchill's quotes. There are many and they are profound. And this is one to encourage you during this difficult time. Sir Winston Churchill said, "If you're going through hell, keep going." We've got this, Gilson. We can do this. And we know that we will go through this and we'll come out the other side better people for it. God bless you all.
Hey students, how are we going? If you're in year 10, 11 or 12, you remember year 9, when you did hard stuff. You remember the 5 important truths that Dr. Rob or one of us teachers talked to you about. Don't forget those 5 important truths. Don't forget you did hard stuff in year 9, you can get through this hard stuff. If you're in year 9, you are blessed because you're the only year 9 group that has come through Gilson that's had this happen to you. It's one of those hard things you'll have to do. If you're in year 7 or 8, you have so much to look forward to. It's going to be hard, but you will get through it, and there's so much coming up. I have so much planned for you next year. It's going to be great.
Hey. If you're like me and you're sick of staying home, I encourage you to be proactive. Whether that's going outside for a walk or a jog or just enjoying this beautiful weather we've had lately, I just want to encourage you to keep busy and stay strong. Remember, in Christ, all things are possible. So hang in there and hopefully we will see you again soon. I cannot wait to see you at school. I miss you all so much. God bless.
Hey Year 12s, Mrs. Pope here. What a year we've had. I just want to encourage you all to hang in there, to keep persevering through this last week and a half of term 3 until we all get to come back and see each other prayerfully, hopefully, in week 2 of next term. I know that you've got the GAT, you've got trial exams over the holidays. There's a lot of stuff happening for you all, but know please that you are not forgotten, that we are thinking of you and praying for you, and really, everything that we can, we will do for you to help you. So reach out. If you need anything, let us know. And my prayer for you really is that you can do this with God. He will strengthen you. All things are possible through him. Stay well, stay sane, keep breathing.
Hi guys, Mr. Nguyen from the Year 9 department. We're almost there. One more week until our holidays. 2020 has been a really rough one, particularly you guys as students. We as teachers have been so encouraged and impressed by how all of you have been able to step up to the plate and just face all the challenges that this year has been throwing at you guys. And we just want to encourage you guys to keep knuckling down and keep at it while we approach the end of the year. There's not long left. For the Year 12s, I have one message to say. If you guys can get through 2020 and VCE at the same time, you guys are going to be able to enter into the world and the workplace with the evidence, with the fact that you are able to achieve and do whatever you guys put your mind to. We're so proud of each and every single one of you, and we miss you heaps. Keep it up.
Hi, Year 12s. I'm hoping you don't mind me sending you a little bit of encouragement as you're about to embark upon your last week of term 3. I'm hoping you're feeling good. Let me begin by just sharing with you one of my favourite quotes of all times, and it comes from my favourite musical, Les Miserables. I'm not sure if you've seen it, and if you haven't, keep an eye out for it, and when you get the opportunity, go and see it. It's powerful. It's about the frailty of humanity and the healing power of hope and love. This one quote from the text encapsulates the essence of how we should be, I think, when we experience disappointment and disillusionment. That when we're in the midst of our storm, that we remember that rain will make the flowers grow. That's the quote. Rain will make the flowers grow. Too much sun, we all love it, but too much burns us. It's not good for us. We need the rain. Looking at our own context, COVID, lockdown, no school, some of you would have to be asking, too much rain, can't cope with this, we want some sun. And that's fair enough. And that's why I'm talking to you today, because I want to share with you where we can get the hope. You might be asking, is there any hope? And where do we find it? And those two questions are probably the most frequently asked questions in the minds of every single Year 12 student across Victoria. And not just students, but even adults. The short answer is that yes, there is hope. What is it? What is hope? For me, it's being able to see the light despite the darkness. And at the moment, you would have to agree, it's pretty grim. Yes, you've lost so much. Year 12 special events, opportunities to cement Year 12 memories, and building on those connections with peers and teachers. But here's the thing, cultivating this elusive hope everyone speaks of rests in our hands, your hands, my hands. It's actually a way of thinking. It's the difference between a good life and a great life, no matter the circumstances you find yourself in. Michelle Obama says this, you may not always have a comfortable life, and you will not always be able to solve all of the world's problems at once, but don't ever underestimate the importance your thoughts can have. As teachers, I know that I've done this in the classroom. We try to teach our kids to be thinkers. We hope that our kids will choose a path one day when they leave school, a path in life that will impact others in a positive way. History has shown us that how an individual thinks directly impacts their level of courage and hope. Michelle Obama also says about courage that it's contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Not sure what you're like, but I would describe myself as an optimist, an idealist. So typically, this situation that we find ourselves in makes me a perfect candidate for experiencing disappointment and disillusionment myself. But here's the catch. I refuse to allow my thoughts to dance with the enemy. Negativity comes from him who wants to do us harm. Positivity, on the other hand, positive thinking comes from the one who wants you and I to have everything that we deserve to have. That's why you must always remember these words from the Bible that confirms just how valued you are in the eyes of God. And this verse from the Bible legitimizes your worth, your status in the royal family of God, and how much favor you found in the eyes of God. So you'll find this in Jeremiah 29:11. If you don't know this text, make sure it's etched in your memory. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This is the God I know, and this is the face of Jesus that I look upon every single day. The one who wants to give me and you peace, prosperity, and purpose in life. So don't believe anything else because it's a flat lie. If you think that this lockdown doesn't impact me, I'd be lying if I told you I'm on top of the world. Everything's fine. I hate the solitude, the confinement, the lack of connection I'm permitted to have, the constraints on planning ahead. I just don't give my thoughts the privilege of poisoning my mind. I look for things to be thankful for. I can find time to go for a walk and get some sunshine. I'm thankful I have my teenage kids at home. They're not off gallivanting anywhere else with their friends. They're here at home with me. I set aside time to do things with those I love most. I seize the opportunities around me to help, connect with, or acknowledge others, and I guard what comes out of my mouth. I choose carefully what I do with my time. I still have control over me and my thoughts. So you may be down, but you're not out. Dust yourself off every single day. Each morning, reset your mind. Pray, even if it's a handful of words, even if it's one word. Pray because He hears you. Be a thinker. Be smart about what you're putting in here. Reject the preloading by media, by political statements. Do not adopt any other negative influences around you. Call them for what they are, lies. Know your worth, know your value. There is only one who truly knows the depth of your sorrow, heartache, complaints, depression, anxiety, fear, loneliness, whatever it is that tortures you. Just remember that He hears you. Isaiah 40:31 is my reassurance. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. And finally, in the words of Victor Hugo, in his most powerful book, Les Miserables, hold on to this beautiful thought. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. I'll leave you with that as you go into term at the end of the last week of term 3, and as you prepare for your exams. I encourage you, stay focused, stay positive, and we'll see you soon.